Hi and welcome to the YouTube channel. Today we'll be building this outdoor fireplace.
Yes, this is our outdoor fire pit that we are going to be making today.
So let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started.
We got this fire pit from Costco. You could cook food if you want to, or you could just keep yourself warm from it with it.
Yes, it shows here you can grill in the iron cooking grill, and yeah, and if you want to use it as a chimney for the top of your house, you can also use it as that because it's waterproof and all that. And yeah. Okay, so we opened up the box and there are lots of parts inside. There are some instructions. Always remember to read the instructions before you work on something.
Or something might get wrong.
Yeah. Keep this right there. Kind of heavy. So
We'll
ask our parents to help us. And remember, everyone who's doing this, make sure your parents are helping you. And this project's mainly for adults. Yeah, so be careful when you're doing it, okay?
Yeah.
Make sure you have parent supervision and your parents have let you do this project. And make sure you have parents watching you.
Our parents helped us take out the big stuff, and this is what they are.
There's these parts, they're heavier.
We
So
also
you have to
found
be careful.
We also found 3 more, and
Yeah.
we thought this
And
was
yeah.
one.
So let's read the instructions and figure out how to put it together. Okay, for the first step, you got to get your base and the legs, and you have to screw them together, okay? On this box, it will show, so this is step 1, right? So the screws, it'll show like each step, which screws you need to use. So for the first step, we need to use these screws, okay? So you get your screwdriver for this, okay? And we'll just start doing it, as you can see here. Okay, and then you take your nut, and then you go under, and you put it on, and tighten it so it stays tight in.
Yep.
So as you can see, I put this on here, and we will do the same for all these two too,
And then those
and
two.
all these ones too. As you can see, okay? And that's the first step. Okay, we have finished doing this part right here. We just put the screws in and we did that. Okay. Okay, so the next step was to assemble this part. As you can see, I've already assembled it. And so there's going to be 3 parts. One right here, the part E is number E, letter E, and then this one, which is letter D, and this one's letter C. So all you have to do is connect them all together, and the instructions also how like to connect it. Like it's like C goes with D here, and D goes with E here, and then E goes with C here. So you connect it with these screws on the top and bottom on each of the sides right here and here. So you see right here, this one, and then like right there. So yeah, and then you screw them together and make sure they're aligned properly, and they're like not like in like different bent directions, because it could break this part right here. Okay, and that's the second step.
And one more thing, one of them can open. For us, it's this one.
Yeah. Okay, so the next step, we had to put this, see this, the thing that we did in the last step, to the base. There will be little screws on the bottom of the thing, so we can put it in, and then you take these and then you put it inside, for the screws under, like under there, you have to screw it in. Like you have to tighten it with this, with the screws. So basically, you tighten. There's a screw, and then you tighten it with this. Okay. For the next step, as you can see here, I have put the top on. To put this on, there was also screws on the top part of this. So there was holes inside here, and just put the screw in. And then we had those things, the same thing for the last one, and we just tighten it with that. Do on this, all three of the sides. There's one here too, and one more here. And that's basically all you do for this step. You just tighten this to the top. And yes, that's it. For this step, you take this part, and all you have to do is basically put it on here and keep twisting it until it gets tight. Okay? So just put it in.
So this is an easy step?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You just keep twisting it until it locks tight. See? Now it won't be able to be removed. That. See? And that's a pretty easy step to do.
Really easy, it looks like.
Yeah. Okay, for this step, we're basically gonna do the same thing we did with this one, but with just a different thing. So same thing, you get your part, you push it, put it in, and just twist until it's locked tight. Okay? And now, as you can, it's locked tight. And that's basically all you do for this step, like the last one. For the next step, it's basically the same thing, but it's just a little bit more. So there's going to be a hole here, right here, and there's also going to be a hole right here on the top one. You have to align them together, like that. And then all you have to do is just put the screw in. And it's pretty simple. And that's it to do that step, okay? I'll just need to screw that together. See? And that's basically it. Okay, for this step, all you really had to do was get your handle thing, and you just slip it through this here. And then when it's aligned with the hole, you put the screw in, and you screw it in the screw right here. So then when you want to close it, you just pull it up and you put it down. And so it's like locked and you can't. And then when you want to open it, you pull it up like that and you open it. It's pretty simple. As you can see, we have finished this whole fireplace, outdoor fireplace. So in the last step, I forgot to tell you one part. See on the top, there's like a knob? Yeah, that's basically what I forgot to tell you. So basically all you have to do is just get it and twist it onto it. It's pretty easy. You just have to twist it on, and that's it. And then down here, you can see that I finished here. So this part, it's just like a pan, I guess you can say. And then under this, see that? There's an ashtray under it here. There's an ashtray, and we just screwed it, like the screws go through here, and you just like put nuts on here. So like, yeah. So like the thing stays, and then this, it just like you just take it and you just put it on top. So like you can cook your food, I guess, or I don't know where you cook your food, here maybe. And then this is a handle if you want like, to take it out. So we just put the screws up, and then we put the nuts on top, and same thing on the other side. And then for this here, all we did was like, you just take it and you can choose which one you put it on. And yeah, that's basically the whole outdoor fireplace. Like and subscribe to the end too. Remember, this whole thing was done by adults. We were just helping with the small parts. So make sure your parents are watching you if you're doing it, and make sure they're helping you, and they're doing most of it, all the hard stuff. And remember, this is a fireplace, so if you're using fire, so you have to be very careful. We got a firewood right here, and yeah. So remember, this is mostly for parents and adults, okay? And yeah, thank you for watching the end too. Like and subscribe for more content. Bye.